Hello everyone, Granite Roots, tagging up for some random emergency fire extinguishing fun. Tonight we plowed through a couple red groups here. They tried to stop me on the way in. I had just tagged up, so I haven't filled up in a squad yet, but the allies are going to catch up right now. I should have thought this through, but I wanted to see if I could get a counter catted down. And I should have noticed that up on the bridge someone had almost had a counter Treb built and should have gone there instead, so that was my bad. And my poor person you see out there coming in just got downed. I'm gonna make a run for some more supplies. I didn't realize and I wasn't paying attention how quickly the gate was going down. So that one is on me. But I'm gonna still try and see if we can get this all put together. And then coming up, you're going to see how square dancing wins fights. So I get back here, gate's 9%. I shouldn't even finish the kata anyway. But try and shoot a shot at him, put a shield up. And then I'm just going to try and hit them a little bit on the way in. You're going to find they're going to follow me around. It's kind of funny. So I'm just going to keep looping around the door waiting for allies to get here and keep trying to pick at their numbers here and there, especially if I can grab the tail a little bit and go through the door, go back up the stairs. And it's kind of funny they kept chasing me around. Cool part is I can glide away a little bit, create some space. While they're chasing me, my peeps are grabbing them, so this works out really well. And I see they got some action going on in front of the gate. I'm going to heal my boy right there, and then I'm going to drop a bubble down, grab some stability, and then drop some AoE flames. Okay, I've used up all my mantras, so now I just got to be a little extra careful. And they're kind of balling up there, and then we're going to push them in a second. Kind of draw them out a little bit. Through the door, and then come out behind them. Mantras are coming up. We'll go for one more loop around the wall. They're going to pull back onto the bridge, and then we are just going to plow straight through them. So this is plowing the roads first fight. We have another fight where we do something similar. I'm just going to push all the way up through them. I'm going to drop a dome. Get some stability going because I don't want to be knocked off the bridge. Even though we can glide, it's going to separate us and make it less likely we can pull together to finish these guys off. And now we just push through the other side, something I like to do to get to the back lines, and then just turn the tables on them, and they're being pushed back through the mess that we're dropping here, so it is a win-win for us. And with us do-si-doing around the wall and through the door and up the stairs, that was a nice way to square dance our way to a victory. And now they're all dropping. And I just want to say great job today, everybody that came and followed, and even the allies and stuff. Scouts were good, roamers were good, and our DPS and supports were good. Later on you see how I organize the squads once we get more peeps. This next clip is great. This is what happens when you fat finger your auto run key while you're going into your inventory. How embarrassing. Luckily, peeps came down to res me so we could go on to finish and take Red's T3 air keep. Excuse me. So thank you to my rescuers and my medics. This was cool. We didn't expect this. We caught the red flat-footed, or they caught us flat-footed. I thought there was just a roamer or two, so I was going to head towards the camp anyway after air keep. And look at that. Wow, I'm going to double back to try and get people to stack up, but red kept going, which is fine. Our red tag, that is, ally. And I didn't want him to get flanked, so I come down to protect that flank. I'm going to draw back a little bit. Try and get organized, and I see they're kind of in disarray, and I decide, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and push them while they're kind of figuring things out, and they have some downs. And we had a person in our crew that dropped the battle standards, so they took care of a lot of those downs for us, so we're just going to plow through them straight up. I look back, see my peeps are with me, and they're good, because I warned them ahead of time that you stay on tag, we'll go for the tail, and if I plow through something, just to follow me, and they did, and this is why we won this fight, because they are awesome. Okay, we cleared these guys out. Next are just a couple small skirmishes. They were hitting hills and bay at the same time. We cleared hills, we came to bay, I had more people, so I put this in here. It's just, I was going to wait for the tail, but I saw how low the Lord was, so I figured I'd come in and distract them, giving our tail time to catch up and finish the job. So that's something I've been working on more, is slowing up for the tail. I did that a lot today, but there's a couple of times when I get close enough that I just got to go in to manage the situation. And you see that happens here again. We're coming in, I was going to wait for the tail, and then I see champions almost, the Tower Lord is almost down. I have 1 or 2 guys up there, so I think I can go offer some assistance. You can see the tails coming up behind me, so I'm going to charge in. Unfortunately, I couldn't rescue my man that's downed up there, but I am going to go through. These guys are going to drop a whole bunch of damage on me. Watch my health bar to go down. I'm going to do everything I can just to stay alive. Burn through my mantras, some of my weapon heal skills, and then I got to use Spear 2 to get out of there. And then right then the rest of my peeps come up. I'm going to back off for a second, and then I'm going to go back in and help push, but they have it under control. And as we're finishing these guys off, there were a couple greens we'd passed on the way by the south sentry, and I had a feeling they'd follow us, and they did. It was only a couple, and we're just gonna put them down, and that was the end of the run. I only had enough time to run for just over an hour, so we didn't have a lot of big fights. We had a couple good ones. It was really kind of neat. I mean, it's Saturday afternoon, not very busy, but when I first came out, half our borderland was red, so it was nice to be able to change that. Again, thank you to all those that followed and helped and scouted and were roaming and taking objectives. Appreciate all you guys. Everyone did a phenomenal job. And we're just going to finish off this guy, and then we're going to hope you all have a most excellent day, and see you around.